A brown chicken. Woo. Hold on.
Yeah.
I tried to inhale the coffee there. Never inhale coffee. At least it wasn't hot. Oh, some positives, right? That's right. There. You got two. Got the peace sign out there. Brown chicken. And brown chicken. The bastard was out there. I wonder if they found him and someone's out in the chat. If they found him on my counter. Otherwise, we got two people there. Two. Robert, you're the imposter. Imposter. What's up, Rob? Now we got 3, 9. Wow. Man, that's fast how that can watching that counter. Because when you first get on, you see like 2, you go, well, dang. This is a loser show. What's happening? Tells me all kinds of brain things. So yeah, we were both up here wondering what in the hell was going on. We're glitching, we're flashing up and on off the stage, and this is backstage.
Yep.
So we like at 5 minutes before we go on, we're resetting computers, unplugging routers, trying to get this show on the road, you know.
Anarchy.
And then nature calls and whatever else.
Exactly.
Well, here we are.
Yeah.
It's a good morning coffee. Hey, we got the anyway. They're small problems. Small. Oh. Brown chicken, Rob Benjamin. What's the S&S? Man, good to see you. Wonder, come on this morning? I've been learning a little bit about some of the craziness on the West Coast. Like, it's almost infuriating, but I mean, I'm sure that's a lot of what it's designed to do anyway, so I just try to forget about it. You know? It sounds selfish, don't it? Like, well, they ain't coming in my back door, I ain't worrying about it, you know? No matter what door they're in, I can't do shit about it. Can't do nothing. My hands are tied. I'm not in the club. I got no power. I just excused myself, didn't I? I sure did. Connie, good morning. Woo! That's the way to roll. Connie this morning. Yeah. Oh. What else? Oh, good to see everybody. It is Thursday. What? 6:12. 9:33. And sunshine. Will, how are you? Good Lord. I was going to send you a little invite too. I said, no, I'm going to pull him off the thing list because he doesn't come up here anyway. Is that blasting on you? I'm not blasting on you. You got busy life. You got stuff. I'm just telling you what I did. So if you didn't get one, that's why. But it works for any show, man. Anybody who's truly loved out there, right? Any one of you are able to come up here, whatever you call coming up here is, to be a part of the Good Morning Coffee show and talking to your peeps and the community people and seeing what's up, sharing a story. Don't matter what it is. I pretty much enjoyed Keyfob's story this morning. Yeah, I think he put 2 out yesterday. Did you notice that too, Sick? He had 2 videos out.
I saw the one.
Yeah. They both said came out a day ago. That's why I'm saying that, because I checked them. I thought, he put 2 11-minute videos out back to back. That's normally good morning, quick shoe. Yeah, but talking about getting burned by the cigarettes when you were a kid and stuff and different things like that. I was remembering, when certain people smoked, you all smoked when you were kids. You were trapped in a car with a smoker. You got it. Or they back you a little bit and forget, like, oops, sorry, I burned you. Did I burn you? Oh, I'm so sorry. And light up another one and do it again. I know. Yeah. That's what we've been trying to fix, and we think it's a stream issue. We're pointing fingers today. Pointing 25 till bam. Oh, yeah, I need to fix that. I didn't update that. There's too much stuff for me to remember. Oh my goodness. 25 with that. Let's fix that real quick. Thank you. I'm going to trust you. It's 25. I was way off. 25. I have not been keeping up on them. How's that look? That look? I think so. I made a countdown on my, you can do a countdown on your, can't get it to come up though. There it is. 20, no, it says 29 days. It's 29 days till the 10th. Ask your phone, double check, let me know. I mean, I'd do it, but I'm going to, you know, a little distraction up here. We get way, way off. There's, Rob's neighbor. Look at that fancy ass freaking great logo. I love that thing. That is freaking great. Y'all see that? Ben Jr. went for a motorcycle ride down the road and said hi to Carl the other day. That was cool. Is it the 90-some-year-old guy? Yeah, that Carl, I think it is. Yeah, it keeps jumping to the background and cutting vid and audio for a split second. Both of us? I just see Sick is doing that now.
What?
Oh, the flicking. Rob's talking about it flicking off and on. And I guess it's my audio. I'm the only one been talking, so maybe I'm
Yeah,
flicking.
you just flashed off on me too.
Oh yeah.
It's so annoying, dude. Like, why is that? I have all my bars on my Wi-Fi too.
We both did a.
Stream.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Sick.
It's got to be StreamYard.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry if it gets real bad and you don't want to hang or whatever. It's horrible. Don't worry about it. Understand. And just try it another day because I don't think there's a thing we can do. Like I told you, most of you earlier, we restarted the computer and actually restarted my router and so and we're still flashing up here. We're flashing and we're not even earning any dollars for it. You know, pole stripper flashing. Exposure. We're just being weird. I'm being weird. But I like to include Sick in the whole thing too, because he's right there. You can thank me later. Oh, not every day. Not every day. Not every day. Every day. Or something like that. Is that what we're saying? Is the chicken go ham? That would be sucky. I mean, that gets another person for me. I said, I don't think I'm making it. See, me and Junior went for a motorcycle ride down the road the other day and said hi to Carl. He was so happy we said hi. Yeah, make somebody's day, man. That's really what it's all about. Make your mission. Help somebody enter into happiness, huh? It's hard to do. You got a bunch of clutter yourself. Can you just yourself? What was that? Pile on Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
Did you just yourself?
Kyle, what
Pile.
is your major malfunction?
Just a malfunction. Day off of work? I guess that can be awesome, especially if you're looking for it. Not working. You get to drive a cool big truck and do fun stuff. Trying to glamorize it. Work. We got to. Orlin, good morning. How you doing? Beautiful souls here. Yeah. Oh, makes me not even want to. That's what I was saying, And if it is like that, at least I took ads off. Made sure there was no ads today. I guess I forgot it today. I didn't know. Nobody said nothing. I didn't know I could shut them on and off during a show, which I do. I was asking how many days till me and my son be at the spring camp out at Angels. Yeah.
March.
Yeah. Yes, you are good to come up. Let's find you.
Mr. Gregory just popped in. There he is.
I will put a Ely Maduhigi in.
So I just got the other day. I got a patch for the back of my vest.
Hello,
The one that John gave me.
Yeah. Good morning, Ray.
Good morning, Ray.
Morning.
Florida, what is that? FA Spring Camp Out. If I was gonna crash, you might as well take sick with you. You know? We don't know what it's gonna do. It's fine for me. I don't get no. I mean, I see a flash every now and then, and we've been having a little technical difficulty apparently, Ray. So heads up for you. Do you see you flashing? You see yourself flashing, or any of us?
Yeah.
We're
You just
flashers.
yeah.
Yeah. You go off for a second, come back.
Yeah. So I said we ain't even getting no dollars thrown at us for all that
Yeah.
flashing we're doing. You'd
Yeah,
be making money.
you and Sick taking turns flashing on and off.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good times.
Well, you're in this too. Just want to let you know.
Man. You too. No,
really
though,
is.
I got my patch for the back of the vest, but it's I just noticed that it's not right. It's damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the embroidery isn't correct. Like if you look at it,
Today.
That was one that a friend of mine had way back in the day, like when I first started riding. And then years and years ago, I wanted to find the patch, and I was able to find it. That thing was huge. I was like
Lower it down some, Sick.
put it down.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, it's damaged like here, like the embroidery.
nice.
The embroidery screwed up here, and then like you see how the back lines and the roses are only partially completed.
It is.
Like there's only a single stitch in some of the rows.
Yeah. Poor job.
Yeah.
So and then part of the nose and here is screwed up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Was that done on purpose like that, or?
I mean, it's not supposed to be.
Sick knows the art from the dead.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice it till now, and I just started filling out the return form on Amazon.
Mystery, huh? With what? Quick shoe. That is weird.
It is odd. That's the problem.
So yeah, I paid like $75 for that big Harley Davidson one when I found it. That was probably around 2016, 2017, something like that.
I've been thinking about it, get a new vest. I don't have. Only way I can put a patch on mine is take one off.
Yeah. Yeah, time for another one.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, S&S.
Oh.
I literally rode out of bed, walked up, made me a cup of coffee, put a shirt on and a hat, and here I am. I started not to come on, but I said, oh, well.
Yeah, I know.
Every morning.
That's just
roll out of bed.
But when I seen it, it was just you and Sick, so.
Just think of all that flashing as like a effect, like something like
it's an illusion.
You know, something like that or whatever else.
Is that a new person to the channel? Warland? Am I saying that right, Warland?
Oh, what I was showing you? I don't know. What are you talking about, Ray? Is that a new person channel? What?
Warland's pretty new.
Warland? I was pronouncing it right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Warland's been,
He's been here for a week or two.
Yeah. Good. Since we've been hanging out with Carney and Carney coming over. He was supposed to talking about coming today, but he must have got busy, you know.
Quick Shoe, Rob.
Yeah. Did you also?
Yeah, I got those two yesterday.
Did they come in?
Angry D. Man, ain't you lucky? Everybody's sending you stickers, man.
Well, I had to work for them.
Yeah, Moto's the man. He's the top head honcho.
No, but it's going to be on the what
Even
is
Ruby
today?
sent you a flag.
Friday.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. I had to go asking for it. I had to go swap. I had to make sure I swapped addresses, and I sent them. I sent them stickers already, and
Got all the love.
they don't just cook. Magically show up in my
You
mail
got
because
all the love.
so wonderful. I wish.
I ain't jealous. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I got that. A real nice sentiment with the school buses on it, like a postcard. And what else? There's American flag. Does that show up? It doesn't. Hold on. I will show you this thing.
Hey, Robert.
I just have to. Where's the there like that?
Man, I'm so tired and lazy today.
Yeah, in the persona.
I need to,
There it
yeah,
is. Nice flag to go with my
yeah,
other flag. Here we go. Yeah, I got Angry D's up there on the board with the girls not too long ago.
yeah.
Oh, sick bastard. I finally put his on the board. I've had it, and I got it on my helmet, but I was like, dang, I need one up on that board. I need it.
Oh,
Yeah. See? Did you want
yeah.
SMS? Did you want me to put a link in the thing? Man, I get distracted, I swear. And
Yeah, I put a couple up on board yesterday. I got one from Patrick Motor Rambling. I met him over at Fraser's.
oh yeah, you got
And then,
me. Patrick, yeah.
yeah, of course, then I got the 22 ride for 22 days, 22 states from Mr. McStash.
No, because I don't your email. So I'm gonna put it in the chat. Where's the oh Bob.
Keep
Bob, what up, man? Don't let a bee get loose inside that visor. I don't know why I said that. Because I was thinking of your cigarettes, you're like held hostage, from your video. You got to watch this video if you want to know what I'm talking about. I'm
We
going to
had
put
an
the link out
officers
there.
meeting. Officers meeting last night at 6:30. I was sitting here at 5:45 on a live. Katie called. What are you doing? I said, I'm on a live. She said, you ain't going to the meeting. I said, damn, I forgot all about it. So I grabbed the phone, told everybody, on y'all, let's go. We got to get on the bike road.
We gotta go.
Yeah, doing pretty good, but I think I lost signal by the time I got down.
Use
It's
that.
a big gully, big ravine you go down in and come back up. I always lose signal right there.
Use that link and come on up and join the panels. Say something. Say hey. Remove
Where's
the
Key
pin
Fob
message
going?
or
Where you going,
remove.
Key Fob?
We're in Valdosta.
Valdosta.
You sound good,
Yeah.
man.
We actually just dropped our battle wagon in the trailer off at Bucks.
Yeah.
Bob
Oh,
topped me off for me here.
There's SNS.
down hanging out with Buck.
Good
Yeah,
morning,
and
my sir.
this one here is talking about sending us to North Carolina after the Saturday.
Who?
Young lady who controls everything I do.
What's in North Carolina? Oh, your son.
I don't know. Some kind of temple she wants to go see.
Yeah.
She wants to hop on the bikes and ride up there. Damn it, that's what we'll do.
Well, you're all chatting. I'm gonna grab a coffee.
Your mic's muted, S&S.
Yeah, everyone's doing the spinning circle of death. Every once in a while, everyone's doing spinning circles of death.
So what is it? Is it StreamYard or?
We restarted our routers. We both restarted our computers. We both restarted this router, so it's StreamYard. Has to be, unless it's one of our Wi-Fis, and it can't be both of our Wi-Fis. So StreamYard.
I was going to get something. I can't remember.
That tends to happen at your age, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, make fuel stops great again. Here we go.
Oh. Somebody actually led up with the, you remember, let's make America great again, the political freaking little phrase. Everybody remembers that, right?
Yeah.
We all know where that came from. Yeah. Yeah,
All right, my love.
What happened to SNS?
I don't know.
I think his
He's
service dropped.
Poo-poo
Yeah.
I
connection.
think he was having issues.
Yeah.
I'll
having
press
an
the
issue.
buttons.
It's all right. We'll save the link, SNS, so that will work. Oh, you got
Yes.
it there? Okay,
Yes.
great. Thanks, man.
Can I delete it now?
I can put you on the list. I already
Like-
did.
Oh, did you? I didn't see you delete it. I
Dude,
deleted.
I am sharp. I'm sharp this morning.
What
I
did
know
I
that
just?
surprises you.
An error occurred. Try refresh the page.
You try refreshing the page.
Yeah, you
You do it. Oh, he did it.
He did it.
Will Burner.
Yes, I have SNS. I got you. I got it, man. Now, if you want to delete, you want me to delete you, or maybe you can do it yourself.
That's all the sand from the dirt road. It's all
Yeah,
sand from the dirt road.
Yes, I removed it, and I will get you a new one.
we don't like putting links in the chat. That's why. Do you have an email?
I got it. I got him. Yep, I'm sending.
Made in China.
Are they back yet? They're not back yet, are they?
All right. It is
No,
sent
they're
off,
about 3 hours out.
Okay.
and it is in your mail. Make sure everybody goes to get there and make America great again. That that's made in China. Yeah, it is a lot of made there, isn't it? Everything's made there.
Yeah.
Is that what the tariff? Like, well, I don't understand like tariffs and all that stuff, and even boils down. Like, if we order, say, if I order something from Canada and come here, they got to go through customs and stuff. Like, I didn't like that happened to me when I bought my helmet a couple years ago. But they're just going to be higher now. Is that what it is? You got to pay an
Yeah.
extra. Yeah. And everything that from China, like on say like cargo ships and stuff like that, is that what gets is
Yeah.
going to cost us more essentially now? So it'd be
Well,
almost
no, anything, no. He just it's costing more, costing China more to here, and of course,
yeah,
they're gonna pass everything. The buck is passed on.
and they'll raise their prices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Canada is now they're
Okay.
making all the American citizens fill out paperwork where
Yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't have to do that before. They could just show their passport and go.
Yeah.
Now they got to stop. They got to fill out paperwork, and
Well,
then
they're
they
making
gotta,
you do a different ID at DMV now too. That you get this super ID thing that you can go straight and like can fly with no problem and have because you went and had this certain ID made. You
yeah, but
catch all that?
Canada's doing it because of the tariff.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, they're putting
See you,
restrictions
Fob.
where you can go to.
No,
To
you're
make it more
green. That helps me.
Travel ban.
Yeah,
just
they're making it more
That's simple. Yeah.
headache.
Which doesn't bother me because I'm not leaving no more.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything you order, if it has to be imported from another country, a tariff is loving. The U.S. has been very few exceptions, Canada included. Yeah.
I have no desire to leave this country.
So you got
I
your
have no desire. I don't have too much desire to leave the state.
wallet hanging across and pluck. You got a lot of pluckers out there. Taxes and tariffs, and I guess we get something for it. potholes to drive our vehicles on, say, and bridges, and get knocked over by ships, and buildings that get ran into by, we could go on and on. Yeah.
I don't want to do
Poo happens, man. Poo happens. And we live in poo sometimes. But we gotta get our brain in the happy. Have a coffee show. Don't worry about it. How's that? Something simple.
That's it.
Make another human being happy today. That's what I got from watching a video of P-Fob there, Get on the right track, man. Good stuff. Make a decision. I made a decision to be happy today. I'm more than happy to pay a little. There's more happy. A little more if it means we aren't just giving money away, which we would be by not matching their tariffs on goods. Everybody should get paid, Everybody needs to get paid. Unfortunately, we're the employers. Kind of. Oh, I gotta pay you for that. Pay you for that. Took my all to leave my bed today. Some days are like that. I got up because I knew, I was like, damn, gotta get in,
like
cleaned up. What's that?
Bing,
It's like that for
bang.
a lot of us. Where you stopping, Brady girl?
You heard Fob, so you're no background noise or nothing. So if you want to, there she is. Hey, Brady. I know she can't see us. She's miles away.
Oh, she can see.
Really? Well, you got a big screen TV there on your.
Yeah, big 6-inch.
Yeah, she got miracle eye, man.
Don't let anybody say 6 inches ain't big.
I know, right? I can reach way over across to the other lane.
Doesn't Aerosmith have a song about that?
Did I
What?
forget
How
my
long?
phone?
6 inches?
Yeah, something about something.
Huh.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Y'all are the musical experts here. I just listen to it.
What does that break down to metric? That's way shorter than you thought. A half liter. Okay. Well, no more commenting for us. We flashing too much? If Keyfob was on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Few courtesy messages about now.
Yeah.
Fob? Yeah. Fob has the best, what we call shit-eating grin ever. Because his eyes squint a little bit, the smile come out, and you're like, yeah, I just did something, didn't I? Yeah, you're like, yeah, you're guilty and happy about it,
Smile. I'm like, what did he do?
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, what did he do now?
You ain't got to say nothing. As soon as you know what's up.
I'm like, what did he?
All right, what did I miss? Where did it go? What's about to happen to me?
I'm like, he's setting me up.
That's exactly what I'm talking
He's
about.
setting me up.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. See your reputation already? Oh, it's about the same.
Got me again, damn it.
I wish you a great too, Rob's neighbor, man, Carrie. Thank you, quick. And put that out there. Try to lift you up a little, Carrie. We got our small problems look large for us at them, and we got, like my friend, you said I could share. He sent me he comes on here sometimes. He's in the chat, American Outlaw. And he got some serious medical issues going on, and it's messing with the key, his well-being. He's not getting answers, and he gets too much of, just like we're talking, you get too much negative put in your life, and you don't have some help. It can be a little dumb for you, especially when it's your life, It's your living, it's your breathing, it's your, am I going to be around here, stuff like that. You start contemplating it, and
Yeah.
So he's got stuff going on in his brain. He needs to get at. Okay, I'm just summing things up, and also with the liver, and it's not good. So, and not getting answers. You have to hurry up and wait. Dude's been in the military. There you go. There he goes. There he is. Now the link, you got it in the mail. You sent it to me. That all worked out well, right? SNS. Okay. We don't hear you. Is StreamYard a downloadable app? No, it's a browser.
Yeah.
Or is it StreamYard in a web browser? If it's downloaded, try uninstall the ingredients and reinstalling. They have issues like this, Rob. This ain't the first time, believe me. We've had time. I remember when I tried to do my first StreamYard, it had no, what do you call it? Audio. It would not let you do any audio. Everybody look at me. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. I'm checking all my mics. I'm checking everything. And then we find out that other people had the same problem. And then it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing on over the internet. It was known, and everybody had that. So after we did more so I don't know. All I can do is assume that that's what this is.
You always assume it's your own stuff.
Yeah. But everybody's doing it. It's a cool thing. Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing it. Come on,
Everybody's doing it, man.
Kids do it.
Hey.
Come on, man.
I mean, Sick can do it over there, so can I. Bob. Ray wanted to join in. We're all doing it.
All right, bong hits for everyone.
Okay, there you go. It's not ingredients. Jeez. Oh, you guys are awesome. Big help, yeah.
There was
there.
I don't know if anyone heard about. I mean, I don't know. Some people watch the news. I kind of watch the news every day, kind of.
I don't.
So
I can't.
There was two YouTubers were feuding in Las Vegas, and right by the Bellagio, right by the Flamingo. The place was right where I was at. Some guy killed his wife, and this guy and his wife. Two feuding YouTubers, man. Stupid stuff, like so stupid, like it's just so stupid. People don't have any like value to life anymore. It's hard. It's like, what are these people thinking? Like they just pull out a gun and take somebody's life.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's like, like, having a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I can't put SNS up on the stage.
No. It says you need to connect your microphone before you can add them to the stream.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up. You might need a restart too, SNS. There he is. Beautiful Dave. Restart or get closer to your Wi-Fi. If you're using Wi-Fi, it's not going to work very good. You need to like plug your laptop or whatever you're using into. You need a real strong signal, is what I'm saying, to be on StreamYard.
Yeah, SNS.
At least that's what the stuff tells me.
I kicked you from the stage so that you could try to get back in, but it's not going to work.
Yeah. That's all that's about. No phone. Who this? Who this? How you doing, Chasing Ghost? Good morning, Tara. We won't call you Tariff Tara, even though that it freaking rhymes. That's all I was just thinking. Rhymes. We were talking about tariffs earlier. Hodo got informed a little bit. How you doing, Ray? Dave? Sorry, man. Welcome.
That's okay. I must say, I'm very impressed with Rob's neighbour's little offering about ode to Mac, the cyborg, only sole survivor of a nuclear holocaust. Love it.
Mac loved it.
Mac, the old cockroach.
He loved it. That was a good call.
It was
I'm making
very,
that.
very good. Who have we got on the motorcycle?
Man, I saw you last night. 12. Yeah, Cawffee, about what? 12.
Yeah.
I laid down and damn, Dave's live. I'm in bed.
Thanks for coming
Said
in.
hi.
Wasn't a bad little live actually.
Yeah.
Sort of talked about a few things. Really gave Frogzilla a big shout out or mention about his new endeavour in tank painting on motorcycles.
All
so
right,
far as
yeah.
we might have a couple of Australians here that will
Yeah.
send over some tanks for Frog to paint.
Wouldn't that be something?
Just to boost his, bottom line, get some income,
Yeah.
and that's fine. I think it's a worthy thing. Like I said on my live, I think it'd be money well spent.
Yeah. Yeah, I help him with this business too, not just money for the tank and getting it. I help him generate more more people to grow.
Because in this life, it's who you know, not what you know, and
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that, but I kind of don't agree with that. I mean, it's definitely about who you know, but you definitely got to know too.
I mean, it is true that is Keith trying to say something
these days?
Yeah, no worries. But I thoroughly enjoyed that Rob Snap. I think I put a few comments on it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just about ready to go to bed. And I thought I would pop in and say a quick Australian evening to your wonderful morning. Hey, EB. She's always a really good supporter, isn't she?
Yep.
EB. EB's a fantastic supporter. So, what else has been happening in the land of Trump?
We're trying to make StreamYard great again.
Yeah, we're not glitching anymore. We're not popping and flicking.
I thought we were.
I didn't see us doing it.
No.
Maybe
that's because I put it.
But not anymore. I don't think. Are they?
Yeah. Anyway, there's a few little pops. There's a few little pops and gremlins and ghosts in the machine. Eh? We are spirits.
The ghost in the machine, yeah.
Ghost in the machine.
The last video I saw of yours, I was just thinking about your Road King because who was it? Ray was at inside a place and showed more of like a stock type of road like yours. He says, "Well, there's Dave's bike, And then when I saw it in the video, the other, you did, yeah. Go ahead, Ray. Yeah. You guys are always on our mind. It's like, and we're always talking about
how to use my other device
in a video or a live stream like this. But it looked beautiful the other day when you did the walk around. I said, "Damn, you washed your bike finally, right?" You're not like an everyday walker.
No.
You look good when you did the walk around.
I'm an everyday rider. Look, I actually rewatched that. I rewatched that video and found out that it's over a year old. So I've had this bike for nearly 2 years now.
Yeah.
So it was fairly new when I did that walk around.
Yeah.
Look, I had forgotten all about that video. So the algorithm has dished it up to you, and I'm forever.
It's because I went back and watched some of your old stuff, and so once I started watching, then more stuff would pop up.
Yeah, look, I love
Not
it.
much.
And what I've done is a few shorts.
Yeah, I had to go to my other device.
Oh, did that work, SNS? Else?
Yeah.
Okay, good man. Yeah, you sound good. You look good, and you're coming in fine. Now, StreamYard is glitchy up here, so don't.
Yeah, I've noticed.
being your problem.
StreamYard's
Okay.
being a pain.
You have to go into my other device and see how to set that up. I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah.
I wanted to use the other one so I could stay in chat and give out links and stuff, but
Yeah.
with this device that I'm on, but I can't do both.
No king protests have been planned for months. What's the no king protest mean? For one, I don't know that. If anybody knows, fill me in. Along with Trump's parade, protest in LA was tiny and blew up intentionally. The government wants riots. People are falling for it. Yeah, absolutely. We love the dirty laundry. They tell us that we do. We don't, but it's there.
I guess the No Kings is going worldwide. It's not just here in the U.S.
Yeah, you on Mike Ball's show a lot, so you get a lot of good information. Yeah, do you retain most of that stuff? I mean, this sound insulting, but it's hard for me to keep track of it all. But you watch it a lot.
I try to, but most of the time I'm so busy doing mod stuff, I can't keep up with what's going on.
That just hit me too. I was just thinking, you're busy working. You usually get time to really listen to that, but you should take time. It's not like you don't get paid for that stuff. You do that as a nice service, which is selfless. I always thought that's nice when because there are a few mods out there that really do that. That is them. That's how they're identifying. I always wonder, gosh, selfless people.
Me and Robert talked about bass guitar today. It was a fantastic conversation.
Yeah,
I'll spend many hours talking about bass guitar.
Here, where I come across most intense.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just trying to read.
That's all right. I'm gonna put myself to bed. I'm feeling a little bit fluey, so I shall see you later.
My headphones to up to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go and have a hot lemon drink or something. All right, guys.
That sucks, man. All right, well, feel better soon. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, no, I'm always happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, you're part of this thing, so we love you, man. Appreciate you. Get well. Feel better.
Okay, so I need to go over here, turn that back down. Okay.
Right back at guys. See you.
Let's see, well, in here, America, we got presidents, but not kings. So it sounds like a legit protest and movement, but people can try and steer these things their own way. Yeah, let's get everybody fired up.
So why am I still hearing on both devices?
They are intentionally using immigrants to bring out the bad actors like Antifa. I think I remember that. Also already finding cops dressed up as protesters. It's all staged. Stay safe. Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Ouch.
The No Kings protest coincides with the Army's 250th birthday and the president's birthday.
How do I get back?
So he's getting a few $100 million military parade through the streets of D.C. This crazy stuff, man. Plenty of guys that served in the military are sort of pissed off that they can't get minimal benefits, and Chief Bone Spurs get a big dictator parade. Oh, why does Mary care anything about kings? We got a visit a few weeks ago. It was good. It was good, Randy. Immigration isn't the problem. Illegal immigration is. Yeah. There. That's a good sorter outer, isn't it? This is just coming from this. Yeah. Well, I always just say, too, if you're going to, have your side of the street clean. And how much of our whole system has their side of the street clean? Now, when it comes to this, all of a sudden it matters. How about your own stuff? How about your own stuff? That's where the problem really lies. I think. I don't know. If your foundation is wonky and not honest and upright itself, how can you, upright the stuff that... Sorry, got a jet noise. I know it's hard to explain. I'm not well versed. I can't speak what I'm thinking, but hopefully y'all figure out what the hell I'm talking about. You know, if we're in immigration and legally immigration, we got legal and legal. Okay, you separate. Well, how about your own stuff? The people that made these things, right? The government or whatever is going on, right? Get your side of the street clean first. Then you can enforce good laws and things like that, and you'll have people that will help you and back you up. But if you're manipulating and you're setting up stages like what Tara was saying, then what are we going to do? We're all angry, kind of. I'm not, but I do when I talk about it, so I don't talk about it much. Not so much illegal immigration. The big thing out in LA is the regular people getting flashbanged and frozen paintball. Yeah, and they're getting destroyed. And innocent, supposedly innocent bystanders.
Yeah, well, if you're going to stand out there and they ask you to disperse, you're going to get hit with rubber bullets and flashbangs.
Get moving. Get it moving.
I mean, I don't know.
They're deporting the legal and those.
I love immigrants. I love immigrants. I love immigration. I just want it done legally. Like when my great grandparents or great grandparents came over here from wherever, from Europe or whatever, they went to Ellis Island or whatever, and they got seen and they got tested for all kinds of STDs and diseases and everything else, and they got deloused.
Yeah. If you want to come here, do it legally, get a job, pay your taxes.
That's really neat. Like I'm actually trying to read this and process it in my mind. Says they are deporting the legal, okay, and those going to court, it intentionally to incite and prevent those from doing it legally because they are scared to go to court. It's all intentional. Yeah. Well,
yeah, no, I'm torn between it all. Yes, I understand protest. I understand grievancing our government, but there is ways. We don't need the looting and all the violence with it. So I understand of it.
Yeah.
Because free health care and free food stamps and free phones aren't enough. So looting and rioting is called for.
Yeah. It's a game to distract. Yeah.
And why break into the iPhone store and steal them? Because as soon as they leave that store, they're no longer functional. There's no point in it. So,
yeah. That'd be great to have like what we're talking about in an actual video game. You could see it, and it'd be no different, and you'd probably get what do you call copyrighted for posting it on YouTube, the game. It's real life. Nobody owns that shit. Let's see. GoFast says so. Those people, as I believe most here would, are a bit upset. If you're a regular guy, don't be mad if you get hit. They were meant for the bad guys. Maybe.
Now let's have a friend out there. He's independent journalist. He was out there doing journalist stuff, and he got hit with both the rubber bullets and the gas, but he ain't complaining about it because he knew the consequences when he went out there.
What do they call that when you're an innocent bystander and you get hit? You're what do they
friendly
call
fire?
That? Yes,
friendly fire.
It's never friendly, and that shit's going to happen when you start.
You know what you're getting into when you go out there like that.
Just sitting on your balcony or just trying to park your car and go in your house. Well, I'm just saying war in general. I guess you call it instant, but they know what's going to happen. You're not going to just get the source of the problem. You're just going to have
fluorine gas,
people that die and get killed because of whatever, because of the whole incident in the first place. Yeah. Figure this, the illegal immigrants aren't at protests. They are probably trying to stay away from any commotion as anyone would do. Yeah,
I
probably.
don't know. You can't
Probably.
fix stupid, and there's a lot of stupid people out there
And
Yeah, they are.
doing a lot of stupid stuff.
yeah,
You know, you got people that are okay. Let me give hypocrisy that I don't understand. A hypocrisy that I don't understand is like gay Palestinians protesting against Palestine, where if you went over there, you would be
Oxymoron.
beat because you're gay. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
Like,
Wow.
what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, do you think they promote some of this stuff like in Mexico that the word out like on the street and why they're trying to come this way is that it's going to be okay, even though if you get here illegally, you'll get pampered and taken care of, like listening to Maine, so that they do more of this, and put their lives at risk for.
dude,
And just how bad is the life really is over there? Those are things, would be nicer to really know. And when it gets told to us, unless you're there yourself, you never really get the full picture. And we don't trust nobody telling us what it's like over in another country anymore, because we've seen how did our history and different things have been over the years, and the lies. If you're constantly getting lied to, you're all of a sudden going to be a conspiracist, dude, because that's what you're labeled, because you're not believing this anymore. So you're the outcast, because if you get called a well, you don't want your friends to think that. You don't want your whatever,
I don't care what
Heaven
people
for-
think about me.
and
Mhm.
like,
Well, you may not, and some of us may not, but in general, everybody tries
No,
to
I understand
protect
what you're saying, though.
Yes. Yeah.
dude,
And
a
that's
third of the vehicles that the LA Police Department owns are out of service right now.
collateral damage. That's
Right.
what I was thinking of.
A third of the police cars and vehicles that they use. A third. You know how much money that is?
Yeah, they done destroyed them.
Destroyed. Windshield, everything. Bodywork. Burning them.
Wow.
But that's peaceful. That's what they call peaceful protesting.
So,
Yeah, that's
Angry.
peaceful.
And what they don't understand is they pay for that stuff.
Yeah. They don't care. They don't think about that.
Mm-mm.
They don't care. Nobody cares.
They don't think about that.
Bill Fest says he filmed a few groups of what LAPD breaking into the jewelry district after everyone was chased out. Some of those buildings are people's houses and were homes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning in Dying Breed. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by.
Good morning, Robert.
Just put your toe in a little bit. If it gets burned, jump on out, because
Yeah, I mean,
you came into
it gets me hot, dude. It gets me hot when people can stick up for people that are creating mass chaos.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally think that they should be surrounded and they should be put to a choke point and they should all be arrested. That's what I think. I mean, they got the troops there now, right? Surround them, bring them to a choke point, and then load them into buses and zip tie them. Search them all.
Somebody had a good point the other day. What if we all went to Mexico and done this? What would happen?
Yeah. We've got a cartel there. You don't want none of that.
No.
I mean, this is something that made me think real quick. Sorry to interrupt, but how do they get these big, huge, fancy freaking buildings? And somebody's got money and they say, well, let's build this thing, And there's nobody there. There's nobody standing, but they got them all over the place, all this. And you go like somebody's living like fat kings and building these things for what? I don't know, whatever it is with money. But I just find that interesting. Like, what would happen if we would go over there and their people are probably getting their, I don't know. That's why I'd like to know more about place like Mexico. What's
Yeah.
it really like? Who owns Mexico? Is it a government
Hell's on Mexico.
hidden by a business that we don't want to know about, a mafia type thing? I don't know.
Well,
And what does it matter anyway? Because there's nothing we're going to do to stop it. But having awareness and education would be great, and so we can make better decisions. But we never will find that truth out.
well, I work for a family from Mexico, and they go back once a year. A couple years ago, they went. They called them there at the border, took all their money and all, and they said the police was setting up on them, watching them. But you take those Scooter Trap Scotty. He goes to Mexico. He said, but you got to get in about 50 miles inside the border, then everything's cool. But
Yeah.
they stay at the border waiting on people to come over to rob them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the most political stuff I ever get in my life for discussions like these. Why they go south, I don't know, and maybe that's what it was all about. But we're all going to stay friends. We all love each other, right? Just because we have weirder, outlandish opinions at times or whatever. We're all good here.
Yeah.
And just know that
cartels, man, they think everybody
yeah,
wants
it could be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like somebody's got money over there. Somebody's got money over there. And how are they getting these lavish?
It's all of our money. It's all drug money.
Mm-hmm. Lavish places
Well, not
built and
they
made.
ain't getting my money, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, the castle sure looks good, and everything else outside looks like living in dirt and busted up this and that, and not too appealing. At least that's the spots we see, especially if you cross the border and you go over there real quick. Like if you want medical stuff, you want to get medical stuff done, it's real cheap to do that. I went over there with my daughter so she could get her teeth fixed at a decent price.
Yeah.
And it was a good experience. Other than it was, we didn't have no problem.
Well, it's like we took a couple cruises, went down to Bahamas. They told us before we get off the boat, do not leave the city.
Yeah.
You might not come back.
Yeah, I can believe that. But then you got people like, well, how does like somebody like Itchy Boots or whatever goes over to these crazy ass places that they tell us about that? She just riding her motorcycle all around. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does she got special privileges that we don't know about? Or is she just a person like you and she's smart enough to know how to do all the things to go through customs and find out this and that before I go over here. But
Well, but you don't know behind the scenes. You don't know if she got a guy that takes care of her.
That's what I mean. Yep. Yeah, that's what I say. That's why I say we're all so used to being lied to. We don't even know when something good could be actually good or not.
Well, see, that's just like now with the AI. You don't know what to believe. Everything you're seeing there,
right? Want to be
goosebumps.
Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Wannabe, I'm the same way. I have a really good friend. He is definitely way left, or he votes way left, but we agree on a lot of stuff. We still love each other, but we do disagree on politics.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes it tough. You got to be grown up and mature to keep relationships like that okay, and that it's okay to have different. But if you're a baby and you get hurt and you get offended and you get this and that, which is half of it, and that's where they pick and choose on, us in general to hurt us by with odd news and different things and get everybody fighting because we're not producing a healthy environment for everybody to have relationships. It's more profitable to have people fighting and distracted and not knowing the truth.
Call me crazy, but if me and my friends and you guys went out and stuff, we'd be in jail.
You see the cops destroying their own cars? They got them on film. I don't know, man. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't watched, so I don't know. I just got to take what you all say.
I don't know. I'm conflicted in a way. Oh, yes, I know. I swore an oath to uphold both and to defend the country, both domestic and enemies.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to when we should take a stand, but we
Sorry.
don't because, and I think
Yeah.
that's part of it because we're too afraid that the government's going to do something. But if we got enough of us together, we could. We could get our country back from the politicians and all the overspending and all the BS that they put out there. But we have to get enough of us. But most people are too afraid that they're going to be arrested. We have to not be afraid of being arrested. We got to go out and
Yeah, I know, man. A superior that can pull rank on the rookies from 21 Psalms, right? Marine can and will indeed dismiss any of those guys from being stuck in LA. Let's see, Blood and Crips stopped it from starting in their neighborhoods. They aren't playing
Exactly.
that game. And of course, Derek, yes, sir. Not that you're late, it's that you're here. Welcome.
Just like the other day, somebody on one of the podcasts I was watching asked, why aren't the HAs or Mongols and all that taking a stance against these riders? And I came back, I was like, one, they're already under enough of a thumb to that they don't want to get involved, for one. Two, they're not really they are anti-government, but they're not, if that makes any sense. Three,
I get what you're saying.
they now if you come into the neighborhood and you start some BS, they're gonna, especially if you attack their our clubhouses or one of their bikes or one of their people, yes, they are going to take a stand, and you ain't going to like what's going to happen.
But really, you can't. Maybe they're smart enough to know you can't fight a losing battle.
Exactly, and that too.
So we're going to take care of our own.
Exactly.
That's all we can do. And that really is, when it comes to it, in a way, all we can do.
And yes, those bikers are veterans.
Does your vote change any of this? Think of that stuff.
No.
It and will it?
No.
And whoever's in power, is that really going to change any of this? No.
No. To me, they're pretty much all the same bird, just different wings of it, spreading the same or different propaganda, but the same propaganda at the same time.
It is. It is. It's hard to keep all that stuff sorted, because that's why these distractions are put out there. Is so that we'll never keep it straight.
So we don't tonight.
Come on, see, Derek said he ordered a new mic for this machine earlier, so I can join up in here sometime. Did I send you a thing? Hopefully I did. And Ray, are you getting a new GoPro or what?
I got the money.
Yeah?
I just ain't got my butt there to get one yet.
And which one do you think is going to be best for you? Because the 13
I'm just gonna get the 9.
A 9?
I'm just gonna get the 9. Yeah. This is a cheap one.
Yeah,
I wish I could find a good used one that I could trust, but I just ain't had luck out of buying used stuff.
Huh.
I like the 9.
Never had a new one.
Do I say?
I like the 9. That's what I use.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't had no problem out of my 9. My 10 quit working, but all of them quit working. When my 10 quit working, I started Googling it and all.
Yeah. It ain't that quits working.
Yeah.
Just know that. Remember that. Get what's going to work for you.
Yeah.
I want to get Bluetooth the audio. That's what I want. That's my next step, is to get
that's 12.
Yeah. 12
That's the 12. 12 or 13.
Okay.
Aye.
My buddy owns a food truck.
Go fast.
Another guy.
Go fast. I understand what you're saying, but us Marines, we're used to some floors and hard spots.
Yeah.
But no, I understand. They should have some kind of accommodations.
Have different opinions.
I really love to have the DJI. I hear a lot of good things about that, but then you got to start over with everything.
Yeah.
There you go. Good one, Robert. That's a good one there. He says, this is how to formulate a true and informed opinion. Speaking with those who may have different opinions, anyone who would discard a friend over opinion deserves to be to themselves. Well, you can just
Exactly.
discard the opinion. You just don't need to discard the person as a person and your friend, right? That's kind of what you were saying too, I think. So, amen. Don't let politics ruin friendships. Yeah. Well, that's what it is. It's just divide and trying to hurt relationships. And when you hurt them on singularities, and then you get a country, and then you get a big pumped in your ear every day, like the 9/11 stuff. Let's start. You know what I mean? You go way back there. I don't want to get into a political thing,
Yep, I have
but I
my own
mean, just
opinions on that.
think how that worked. And you use a big, insane looking thing like that, and then look what we had every day flooded into our brains. Like, and was it healthy? Probably not. So watch what you look at, watch what you watch what you get involved in, take personal responsibility for your own mental health and well-being and your relationships with other people. That's something we can.
Well, I got some work doing today, so I think once we get off here, I'm gonna take a shower and get dressed, and I'm gonna go out there and start a live from the. I might just stay live all day long.
There you go. And don't forget to
What is
hit
your
the thumbs and
malfunction?
subscribe. And you don't have to apologize for saying that all the time. I know you do, and you get like, because you do it all the time. But
I
don't worry
tell
about it.
myself, yeah, I know. I tell myself, I know people getting tired of hearing
You're
that.
subscribed to what you're doing and what you're there for, and that's why they're supporting you so that you
Yeah,
can grow. Because they like your channel, they like
we
you.
have so many new people coming in, and they come all over the world, and
Yeah.
you get 45 people. I know 45.
And,
I
and we
mean,
know
they
that.
just, trying to self
Mm,
promote my channel.
we know that too. So you're good. But do it how you want for sure. Just saying. Look at the National Guard and list. Oath real carefully. It says, look at the National Guard enlistment oath real carefully. Constitution before president and governor say. And what is over all of that? Superior rank. It's complicated, but easy. My friend Jeff broke his leg in Mexico on a cycle. He was in New Zealand this year. I will ask him. All right, yeah. Find out the scoop on some of that. We grew up on where we could vote differently and be friends. Yeah. Now it's like they treat it like similar like a football team, right? You're at each other's throats after a while, and the ref and it was just like, and even those games get people mad and inflamed at each other. It's crazy. Well, I get away from all that. Conversations all up. Us united as species, divisions and hate does not. Conversation about both sides keeps us united as species. Okay, yeah. And hate does not. No, it don't. Hate and fear and get people scared. Big things going on. Seeing negativity in your brain every day, watching TV, not good, not healthy. Mexico cartel are also pissed at the LA situation, not because of immigrant raids, but because all the common is screwing up business. Ask how I know if you want. Agendas, they all have them. Dare be known, my wife has a different opinion on politics than I do. You just shut up then, right? The objective is to divide and create. Negative actions and emotions lower your free. Exactly, 100%, 100% spot what I've been trying to. You just said it elegantly. I don't know how to speak that well.
That's one thing I'm not good at doing anymore is putting stuff eloquently or putting into the right words. I know what I'm trying to say, but
yeah, and then somebody takes it wrong, and then you keep trying to fix it, and you get worse.
Yep.
Pretty soon I just don't dislike you. I hate you now. Well, okay. Well,
yep.
Love, patience, and tolerance. You could try and extend that because I'm a human being and I suck sometimes. I really do. I try not to suck.
Do this real quick.
Whoops, I get through that? When I start reading words I can't read, I just
I'm hearing double. Wait.
After you leave, pissed. Okay. Yeah. It was hard. Go fast. I'm gonna have to get rolling here pretty soon. I got about 4 or 5 minutes. So that's the way that is. sick you medicating yourself out of this discussion? I know
No, I'm just
we've been talking too much. I'm sorry, man,
no,
if I have been.
It's all good.
Yeah, I was making sure you was all right too. Making sure you're okay. I love you,
Okay.
man.
I hit the wrong button.
I love you. I didn't want you to take your basketball. No, I know you weren't doing that. I'm just making jokes now. Basketball and go somewhere else, okay? Because I've had to do that too. I'm picking up and I'm leaving, damn it. I didn't suspect that even of you, man. I just thought you were being quiet, that's all.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on. Quit blanking out on us. So you get enough from StreamYard, and you got to
Well, are we still
You
twitching?
give us
stupid
a
phone.
black screen of death over there.
Are we still twitching on the?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
don't see you twitching.
Well, I see
No.
screens go out and circles happen, so it's not day. Shoot, that's okay. I think Robert and I have a slight difference of opinion in
I don't know.
politics as
Am I
well.
still here?
Yeah, you're still there. You're good. You're not frozen. You're good. You were frozen only for a second. SNL. Good, man. You're good.
Illegal.
We could hear you when you were frozen.
We do.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Forget it.
Heavy and good boys definitely will chase a street takeover out of their neighborhood and into a Walmart parking lot and the cops.
Okay, so I don't know what I did.
Yeah. I grew up around all that stuff, so I don't know how that all works, but
Recording.
link set. Yes, Motobaum, Virginia. Yeah, we got emails, so did I
I
put
have
your
no
email?
clue.
I did send it to you then today. You are in. Yep,
Yeah.
Derek, I see it there. I must have. Yeah, anytime you want to.
Oh, shut up.
I wouldn't try to come on now because I'm going to leave in just a minute.
Yeah.
But you're more than welcome anytime
I have
you
no
come
clue
on.
what I did, but whatever.
You don't have, you don't have to knock. You don't have a lot more realistically when you have some differences. And that's something. Those club guys might be better at keeping things closer to in balance than people realize. But at the same time, not every bottom rocker is as equipped with a war chest of field skills. Lots of thoughts, man. Lots of good thoughts to think about. I'm anti GoPro and pro DJI due to the overheating and file corruption issues with GoPro. I have very little of that now. I did have that. I felt that way at one time, but I did that GoPro Labs and keep my batteries out and use external stuff. I haven't had that issue like in forever. But you shouldn't have to do all that to get a good result. You should just be able to have what you have.
Yeah.
You know, and if a DJI is just as comparable to a GoPro in quality and money, well, that's a no-brainer. Other than if you've already invested in GoPro, tons of them, say like Ray has, you don't want to switch over to DJI. He does, but he don't, money-wise.
Yeah.
Money. Everything is
Yeah,
money.
it's all about money to me. I'm on a fixed income.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
GoPro should know this. When fixed income's over here,
Everybody that has switched over to DJI, from everything I've learned, is they don't have the issues that GoPro has. But
where my shop.
it's $500-600 to get you everything, extra batteries and mics and.
Yeah. It's a lot.
In a way, I understand that, Robert, and have a good foundation. But on the other, being on the fence on some things means you're right. A little more like pliable to learn about new things in a way. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to contradict what you're saying whatsoever, because it is good to know where you're at and where you stand on things. And maybe I'm just missing the picture of what he's trying to paint. But I'm a little on the fence about things because I know I'm usually wrong a lot. I've got a lot of misinformation that I don't know about.
Yeah.
And if somebody talks to me about it, I can maybe get some of that cleared up. If you haven't put a wall up for me, or I ain't put my own wall up. I always wonder if that's what Pink Floyd The Wall was about, when you build the wall in your mind and nothing can come in no more. Dead set. Dead set. Because I know how to fly. Oist. What is that?
That was,
Oist.
that was the
I don't even
only.
know that word.
That was the only movie without dialogue.
Yeah.
The
By the
entire
wall.
movie had no
Mhm.
dialogue at all.
Yeah. Yeah, even the movie. I was talking about the album itself and what the meaning of it. But when you watch the movie, if that's what the album was kind of about, I'm sure it was. It was written pretty interesting mind.
Yeah.
I know how to fly and pull 8G and stay awake. Doesn't mean I don't like a good old hard floor too. My shop floor is metal. I don't like nothing uncomfortable. What's that there? Oh, is that somebody's link there? SNS. Insane Wheels. Is that a channel? Mike Ball. Oh, that's Mike Ball. Sorry. Yeah, he's probably going over there. You got to do moderation or something soon. SNS. Yeah. Fence sitting can make one soar
Yeah,
in ways
it's
you
still
wish you
15
weren't.
minutes.
And so anyway, yeah. Walls and signs. Everywhere a sign. There's a sign. Little sign everywhere. Yeah. Chime in, sick. Woo.
Yeah.
All right, let's get going, you guys. It's that time.
Is it
Gotta roll.
real?
Yeah, I had lots of fun. A little intense, but hey,
Peace
got
in the
different-
Middle East.
we have different days, man, and hopefully we walk away, learn something, and don't let all this stuff set your mood. Make it
Yeah.
have a good day, you know.
For one.
Hey, cup of Joe. I'm glad you came on SNS and shared some stuff with us as well. It's good to see you and have you up here. You got the link now. This works every time this is on, unless I completely wipe this out and start a new a new room. You know what I'm saying? So this room is always
Yes, sir.
available until it gets contaminated.
Well, thank you, and I'll
Yeah.
try to find a way to keep that at the top of my email.
Yeah, you're a moderator. You know how to keep links and store stuff.
Some days.
No, I just wing it every day.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
Now I got to figure out how to use my other phone to get it so it'll
Yeah.
so I can get on there.
Yeah,
So
I
the
usually-
mic and camera will work.
I usually send
I'll
them
probably
out
have some
every day
setting
as
on it.
well. I'll have you
Yeah.
on the list. You probably get one
Okay.
every day, just as a reminder. Not
Okay.
every day, but Tuesday, Wednesday,
Right.
Thursday. Oh, sick bastard tonight. Yeah. Is it Thursday? Thursday?
Schedule. I wasn't gonna do one. All right, should I do
Okay,
one?
so that's
Oh, yeah, I
that's
wasn't gonna
up to
do
you.
one.
If you
Yeah.
see one, he'll be there. If you don't, he decided differently. But a lot of times we have that on Thursday. Sorry, I should have asked first.
That's all right.
He's like, hey, I thought of something great and I remembered it. Let's not ask. And just throw it, spew it out of your mouth because you Mr. Know-It-All knows what he's doing. That is such a funny sign. It's like totally opposite of what I am. Although your ego, which is mine anyway, thinks it does at times. Isn't that crazy? Well,
I'll probably be MIA. Sorry, be MIA again next week. I have a lot going on.
Okay.
Trying to take care of family. So
Yeah. Well, prayers your way,
I'll
man.
try to
Whatever
jump
there
on
were
here or
good
there,
thoughts. Yeah.
I'll try to jump in the background or something if I can, if I remember.
Okay.
But
Yeah, man.
I know I have a lot going on the next couple of weeks, so I'll try to be here when I can.
No problems, man. I'll try to
Cool.
keep you on the lookout and stop in and say a howdy whenever a check in. It's always good.
Yeah, I'll try to at least check in on chat. Like I said, I can't guarantee
Yeah.
it, but I'll do my best to at least
No
jump in
worries.
chats, at least say hi.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah,
man. Peace. Y'all have a
And
great
thank you
day.
for letting me on again.
Thank you.
Take
Peace.
care, everybody.
Journey.
Come along.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye. Yeah, so thank you everyone for having a wonderful coffee with me, man. It is much greatly appreciated. I think we started the day off right, so just we'll love on your peeps. Tell your friends you love them. Tell your family you love them, and just go out and have the best day you can. Spread it out there. We'll see you again soon. Bye.